If you actually search up, there's a video called "By Tommy Shenanigans, Direct Hit by a Tornado Caught on Camera." It's probably a horrifying video. It's horrifying. When the tornado hits, it's... Here it goes. This is Reno. That's not the size. Like, from here to there, that's the actual size. That's a subvortice. A subvortice is like a little tornado inside a tornado. Subvortices can be dangerous. A big wedge can produce a subvortice. It'll look like it's tiny, but then the size of it. So what you want to follow the rule is the size. What? Pecco's Hank, and then direct hit by a tornado caught on camera by Tawny Shenanigans is one of the most horrifying videos I've ever seen. Weather-wise. And I think the dude frickin' lives. That's a ballsy move. You can hear him breathing like... You can hear the fear in this man's voice as he's knowing he's probably about to die.
Watch read timer 2.
Oh wait, ways to kill ants. Oh yeah, right. If you actually pour aluminum, liquid aluminum, it will actually go down the ant colony, kill all the ants.
Intercepting.
I love it. Here, the TIE Defender.
The more tornado, like he is mad.
Here, the TIE Defender from Star Wars. I love the TIE Defender. Like, all the TIE Interceptors have been destroyed in this video, but the TIE Defender keeps going. Come on, why is it doing that? Like, I love the roar, the screech of the TIE Defender as it struggles to deal with the heat. Like, it sounds so cool. It's literally on fire. It's so cool. Like, let me get the video. That is so cool. You can actually see the outlines of the wings. Right there, there. Like, can you hear, like, I love the sound of how it's like, it sounds like a TIE fighter, but struggling to get through the heat. Like, listen. This is the best scene in Star Wars Rebels, in my opinion. It's from the episode Secret Cargo. And they go close to the star, and all these interceptors burn up, but the TIE Defender keeps pushing through. TIE Fighters, like, do you know the TIE Fighters in Star Wars are cheap? The TIE Defender ain't cheap. It's like 6 times as expensive, but it's powerful. I love it. It sounds like a Scar from Fortnite. Let's see.
How many more streams do you think until your country is done?
Probably at least 200. I'm not sure. Ready? Listen to the how it fires. I love that. I loved it. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, no, I didn't turn it up. It chooses fast as the scar in Fortnite. Like, the video I'm watching, it's called Star Wars TIE Defender, and you just have to search up TIE Defender, and you'll see a TIE Defender in, like, a orange background, and you'll I love that scene. It's just, like, chorus going in the background, and you can, and, like, they're going close to the star. It gives such a cool feeling.
What's that?
A TIE Defender? Is that what you're asking?
It's a prototype TIE Defender. It's armed with heavy cannon and shield.
Shoot! Oh, that's
No,
why
the
it's
Minecraft
lagging.
thing.
Oh, it's a house.
That
I'm
you're
trying to
building now.
house.
Oh.
I love TIE Fighter. Sounds like a This is what happens when TIE fighters go closer to a nebula.
Do you still have one switch that lights up the whole country, and also is that Middle City the capital?
Hmm. I like to watch the scene. I love the chorus in this scene. It's so powerful and otherworldly. It shoots faster than that. TIE Defenders are my favorite starfighter. If I had to find one, if I had to choose like a spaceship or a starship that I didn't make myself and it's my favorite, it has to be the TIE Defender. I want to get Squadrons now because it has the TIE Defender. Wait, Hera versus an X-Wing versus a TIE Defender.
I feel like building a country in Minecraft again.
Oh, I remember she actually kills Volt Scaris. I forgot, what happens? How does he die? Oh, I forgot. I love that death. Listen to the sound of TIE Fighter. Oh. Fatality. Oh. That's the only way to defeat a TIE Defender. You have to make it crash into something.
person in the, oh, you're a teenager and you make mistakes kind of way, but in the type of way where you just knew this kid was going to end up in prison 3 years after high school. This kid was constantly just stealing things and getting in fights and, like, biting people, you know, and a 16-year-old...
Look to the builders. No matter what goes wrong in this country, they're out there.
I'm sorry, I have to make this. I have to make this joke. I ain't afraid of no man. I ain't afraid of no man, but that thing scares me.
The TIE Defender was a TIE model of starfighter used by the Galactic Empire, developed shortly before the Battle of Endor. Unlike earlier TIE variants, the Defender featured a hyperdrive and shielding, making it less dependent on Imperial capital ships. Its speed, agility, and firepower
I
made it
feel
one of the
so
most
bad that
advanced
30.
starfighters of its time. But the ship's expensive price tag kept it from widespread use. They were reserved only for ace TIE interceptor pilots who survived at least 3
Face.
combat missions.
Think about it like this. The tri-state, there were 700 people that died. Now, every year, our tornado fatalities simply go down. It's why we have warnings. The fatalities of tornadoes are simply going down, guys. It's good.
Defenders were developed due to the high cost of replacing so many destroyed standard TIE fighters. It was used as a space superiority fighter, interceptor, and light bomber. It was manned by one pilot and armed with 4 laser cannons, 2 ion cannons, and up to 8 proton torpedoes or concussion missiles. It even had the option of installing a TIE Defender.
So basically, this TIE fighter could pull you in and then kill you.
Service in the New Republic during the Atomic War. The Defender first appeared in 1994 in the video game Star Wars TIE Fighter, but I was actually pleasantly surprised to learn that it was made canon in August of 2014,
Oh.
thanks to its inclusion in the iOS game Star Wars Commander. That's it for today. Be sure to
Rest
like
in
and
peace,
subscribe to
Star
see new
Wars.
Star Wars videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if there's a specific Star Wars topic you'd like me to cover, please leave it in the comments, and I'll do an episode about it. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.
There was one tornado that went from Indian Ocean to Atlantic Ocean in 7 hours live. Holy crap.
We're no match for those TIE defenders. Let's get out of here. A TIE in Japan.
Without a doubt the most advanced and capable starfighter to participate in the Galactic Civil War, and one of very few contemporary fighters able to easily outmatch the T-65 X-Wing. Sign-off Fleet Systems TIE-D, or TIE Defender, is a cutting-edge space superiority fighter designed to serve in a wide variety of roles and environments, and to ensure Imperial victory in even the deadliest engagements. The fighter was born from a reconsideration of Imperial tactics following the Battle of Yavin. It was decided that the Empire's normal strategy of overwhelming force would be supplemented with one inspired by the Rebel Alliance, the use of fewer, more advanced, and individually powerful space superiority fighters. And under the supervision of the Imperial Navy's most senior officials, including Grand Admiral Demetrius Zarin, work began on a project which would apply Imperial technology and funding to Alliance combat doctrines to produce a powerful starfighter reserved for only the finest pilots in the Imperial Navy. After months of development, the result was the TIE Advanced X-7, a highly sophisticated and extremely expensive spacecraft, boasting levels of speed, resilience, versatility, and firepower far in advance of any fighter seen before. And on the personal order of the Emperor himself, the fighter was approved for mass production under the name TIE Defender, 9.2 meters long, with a highly distinct space frame. The Defender features similar characteristics to the TIE Interceptor.
Why is it named the TIE Defender? This thing is not a defender. This thing is an offender.
To nickname the fighters Trips. The limited availability of TIE Defenders meant
Maybe in future there'll actually be enough technology to cure weather. It may sound
Combat missions were permitted to pilot the craft. Many of the Defender's features are holdovers from the short-lived tired.
Well, technically, how I actually developed like a theoretical technology that would require sending a blast of air down, disrupting. You need to kill a tornado, you need to take away the heat. The heat is what makes a tornado run. It's why you don't see tornadoes in winter. It's why May is tornado hell.
X1, including the addition of a Class 2 hyperdrive and a surprisingly resilient deflector shield. Serious advantages which were normally absent from Synar's TIE series vessels. The sheer brutal effectiveness of the TIE Defender in close quarters combat cannot be overstated. The ship is incredibly agile, able to absorb substantial damage with its deflector shields, and carries a weapons loadout more synonymous with that of a gunship than with any conventional starfighter. The Defender carries 4 heavy laser cannons, 2 ion cannons, and a pair of warhead launchers, compatible with both concussion missiles and proton torpedoes. And the ship's high-end solar collectors feed power directly into its capacitors, allowing the fighter to maintain a high rate of fire whilst carrying only a small onboard power plant. The Defender is able to serve in the role of a freighter bomber or light torpedo boat, and its wide mission profile extends to include both anti-capital and ground assault assignments. But the fighter's true strength lies in space superiority, where the ship's powerful arsenal
you could get like 5 planes.
makes the Defender one of the most lethal dogfighters ever designed, and vindicates its reputation as the so-called X-Wing killer.
Well, negative 300 degrees is excessive. Taking away maybe like 40 degrees is like it is. Reaching those temperatures are expensive. Or maybe even making an anti-cyclonic tornado. Things maybe possibly like sonic weaponry could be a key to eliminating tornadoes. It takes a lot to kill tornadoes. A lot. For example, remember what I said earlier? Well, tornadoes will suck up hot air from the ground, called reflecting downdraft. So it'll go up here, so that air will go up and start twisting up. If that air is blocked, it will not. The tornado cannot live. That's why tornadoes do not go in cities, except if they can go in cities. They just have to have skyscrapers. The skyscrapers cannot allow for downdraft. However, there was one tornado, an EF5, that did hit Chicago.